So last episode we hopped through the portal to make sure no ghast is destroying my portal. I protected with a wall of stone. The red biome is a little bit dangerous, especially if you don't have gold armor. But as I have it, it's not that big of a deal, and it's pretty nice to have a warped forest nearby because I really like the wood. So it's no surprise that my first action here was to grab some of the resources and the nearby nether quartz because of the good XP amount it gives. And because my way back is a little bit blocked at the moment, I started my nether tunnels to get around easily. So let's see where this tunnel brings us. And bridging over lava always feels scary. So after I gathered a healthy amount of XP from the nearby nether quartz, I headed back. Look! Rainbow! Back in the overworld, I mapped my spawn area to have a good overview over the progress I was making. From time to time, updating your maps is also a good opportunity to see what progress you're making, and it's a neat way of a good before and after, and it gives you a good impression of how much work you're actually doing to this world. And for the last bit to level 30, I used the chicken breeding method again, and the XP furnaces drop. I still haven't died once in this world, which does not really happen a lot because I'm a clumsy person and Minecraft is unforgiving for clumsy people. So I continued traveling the nether, mainly because one of the main ingredients to my base was still missing, and it's sadly only found in the nether. It's basalt, one of the nicest blocks in the game. And on my way I grabbed every quartz I could find. At one point I decided to set up a nether portal, and as I was doing so, I dug into a lava pocket and I got a little bit panicked because you burn a lot longer when you burn in the nether and it can easily kill you. Sadly, nothing interesting. And there we have it. A basalt delta. I grabbed myself a big blob of blackstone, a lot of basalt blocks for my building project, a little bit of this glowstone here, and got out of the nether. To really get going on my building project, I collect all the building materials I will need up front so I don't have to go back and forth. One of the main materials I wanted to use next to basalt and deep slate was clay. Luckily, swamps do provide a healthy amount of clay early game. I also built a little cactus farm for green dye. And then I went exploring and found an azalea tree naturally generated, which meant that there was a lush cave underneath. So I dug down and collected a few moss blocks, some glowberries, and as much clay as I could stuff into my inventory, and then I left. So now that I got enough materials, I started to set up myself a quick smelting setup because bricks are one of the most annoying materials to prepare for building. And at this point I was still short on coal, so I used spruce wood instead. So while I was waiting for my bricks to get ready, I continued the work on the base part that is overground. The map shows the work in progress. I really like the look of the nether materials mixed with the grey of the stone. This is what it looks like up close. Unfortunately, I ran out of building materials, so I used my time to fill in the landscape a little bit and went in the nether to collect more materials and more resources. So I could then finish the upper part of the base. After the first part of the base was finished, I cleared out the room I would need for building the interior underneath. I also chose to use deep slate on the walls, broken up with sections of brick wall. Because I think the contrast between the deep slate and the warm color of the bricks go along really nicely. To tie it all together, the floor was made out of spruce wood. Almost. So this is what it looked like. I really like how it turned out. It looks so cozy. One section of the base is a little storage system and a little crafting area. Sir? Who's there? And with my new Fortune 3 pickaxe, I finally grabbed my diamonds I was saving for later. And I must say, not too shabby. So this is my overall treasure. This skeleton scared me because it came out of nowhere. And after some decoration, I decided to go a little bit caving. And I found this poor guy, but I didn't have any supplies for curing a villager from the zombification. And it was towards the end of my mining trip when I almost decided to go back, when I found the solution to my early game XP problem, a spider spawner. Which is also really handy because it gives me string and spider eyes. Hello? Is this running? Well, hello there. I've decided to change up a little bit of my process because I figured just talking over my footage in post-production is pretty boring for me, and in this point, if it's boring for me, it's boring for you, so I thought I'd change up the recording process a little bit and bring you in live while I record and just tell you a little bit of what I'm doing in the moment. And yeah, let's see how that works. If it's distracting me to die more, well, if it's entertaining, then the better. But yeah. So, hello. This is me, the Nookie. Welcome back. So, yeah, let's see how this episode goes and do some stuff. And today's plans are at first to have a look over there. I noticed there's a village nearby and I wanted to make sure that, you know, this is the spawn area and the spawn chunks are constantly loaded, so let's see if some of them are still alive. It would be pretty, it would come in really handy because having them this nearby would make it pretty easy to get them over, and I already have plans for the forever home for my chicken. And yeah, if the village is just over this hill, the transportation shouldn't be this big of a deal. But you never know, they're villagers, right? There it is. I wonder if it's the same village I found when I was rowing down the stream. See, that is what I'm talking about. I'm not even sure there's a single villager left. Go away. Burn. Oh. More zombies. Well, obviously there are still villagers left, but yeah, is this the same village or is it not? Go home, people. Let's see if it goes this smoothly again. Ha! Hello? Ah! No! In you go. Perfect. Okay. Two separate ones, but this should do. Let's head home. I'm sorry. Do I count as a chicken? So I made a little sort of closet for my additional armor for backups and stuff. And I quite like this design. And now onto the wall. So these are the points that are the main goals for the next few episodes. I want to finish my starter home. The interior is pretty much done, but I plan on doing some sort of like rocks around this ring. In one will be my nether portal at a final location, and it will be a little bit overgrown and looking pretty magical. So I want to make some sort of rock formations around this general area here. And for this I'm laying out the basic shape in a sort of 2D and then filling in the parts between. . 。 . 。 . 。 . 。 . 。 . . . . . . . 。 . . 。 . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . the Nether portal will go in one, the entrance to the base itself will go in one, and 2 other ones will also be there for pure decoration purposes. So this is what the finished rock looks like. I think it turned out really nice. There's still a little bit of decoration missing. So I started a mining tunnel in the meanwhile. And I found a lot of little holes and caves on the way downwards. So enjoy this little caving expedition. A little bit deeper down below, I found a pretty big cave system and started to investigate it. And I found a lot of enemies down there. Sadly, at some point my recording software decided to not record anything, not even the game sounds anymore, so I apologize for some quiet footage here. But besides all the mobs, I also found some diamonds, and after I grabbed them, I went back up. So, I hope the construction workers are done by now. I brought you in because I found a yeah, pretty large cave, so it seems, and I thought it would be funny to have you around whilst caving and looking what resources await down here and dangers. So I hope we can find some nice diamonds around here. Hiya! Yeah, let's grab these and then head out. More. I put these levers up here to get the experience out of these furnaces, but I really need to establish a better way of getting experience points for enchanting, because this is a really tedious way and it's taking forever. So I think next I will tackle the spider spawner, and later on in the series I think I will also build a full farm out of it, but for now I will do it the easy way. No way! Another one! Ah! Don't panic, don't panic, don't panic. Ah. What? Okay. What? Did I just see? Oh, what? Oh no. No way! Are you kidding me? It yeah. I just wanted to, yeah, place a torch in the wall so that I would have enough light, and look what I found. Yay! More diamonds! Ooh. What? What? Oh my goodness. I think that was just the biggest diamond vein I ever saw. After coming back from my little mining trip, I got 40 diamonds plus the 14 I had before, so I think it's time to make my first diamond gear. Helmet, chestplate, leggings, and booties. Leaves us with a total left over of 30. That's not bad. Done. So one thing I want to finish today is my starter home, aka the magical ring of mystery, or whatever you want to call it, and finish these boulders around the center here. And for this I will need more moss, 4 mossy cobblestone, and also for the decorations of the boulders so they look a little bit more weathered. So this is my final base. I placed all the rocks around it, and I also try to differentiate them in size so they look more natural and also kind of old. This one I tried to make it look like it broke in two halves and one fell down and is more overgrown than the rest of it. And this is one with also a little bit a different shape. And yeah, this is the finished base. I will show you some nice screenshots at the end. I think this is a good place to end today's episode. It's been a lot of fun, and the episode is already a little bit longer than I intended. Thank you for watching, and see you next time. Bye!